What's going on, folks? Another week in CCC football right here, and this is the CCC Athlete of the Week, where I have 3 honorees this week for our Athletes of the Week, and we're going to talk to one of them right now, Mr. Walter Taylor, punter of the Coahoma Football Tigers. How you doing, Walter?
I'm all right. How about you?
I'm good, and welcome. And, you know, we honor you as our special teams player of the week, first one that we're giving this year, and you had a great game this week against Mississippi Gulf Coast. We know the first game against Jones was a little nervous for you, but after that you settled down and everything. You averaged over 39 to 40 yards per punt, and you had 2 big punts this past Thursday night.
Yes, sir. I mean, I really owe that to after the first game, me and Coach G worked a lot on my rugby-style punting, and our long snapper put a lot more effort in, and our O-line's putting a lot more blocking. So I had a lot more time and nowhere near as much pressure to get my punts off. So, I mean, I really owe it to my O-line and my long snapper for my success this week.
Absolutely. And you had 2 kicks over 47 and 48 yards that really pinned Mississippi Gulf Coast deep.
Yes, sir. Those punts are pretty crucial to the game to give us good field position on defense. Like I said, I mean, it really just came from the O-line and the long snapper, but I've been working a lot more on my distance and my hang time. So, I mean.
Let's see, what would you learn more than anything else after week 1 against Jones, going into week number 2, and you seeing the improvement of the special teams? I know still a little more work needs to get into it, but how did you learn from that game against Jones going into Mississippi Gulf Coast that the special teams start to get better instantly?
I think it was really just a big learning skill for me. I learned that I have to get the ball off a lot quicker and not take my time, and it's not like high school like it used to be, real slow pace. It's a whole different league, a bunch of D1 players. So I prepared myself. I watched more film, watched how they're going to rush, and I really just studied the game.
Absolutely, and that's really good more than anything else, knowing this is a very, very tough conference in the MAC-JC. And, you know, going into this week, going against Northeast Mississippi, and it's a big division game for Coahoma, knowing that the Tigers play a better second half against Mississippi Gulf Coast, what does the Tigers have to do to try to get their first division victory against Northeast on Thursday?
I really think it comes down to our offense. We have the number 1 running back in the state, Tyler, and our O-line has to really put a lot more effort. Because if we give him just a little more holes to go through, I think we have a great chance of winning.
Absolutely, and I know the defense has been playing well offensively. I know they had some opportunities, but could have put some more. But we know that, you know, still a young season. 1-1 is not bad for the Tigers, right, going into Northeast, and hopefully they will come out 2-1 next week.
Yes, sir. Apparently we hadn't won many games the past couple of years, so 1-1 is not bad. For beating Jones, number 4 in the state in our division, is a very big improvement over the past several years. So, I mean, I think we have high hopes for the rest of this season.
Absolutely. And our other players of the week this week on offense, we're honoring Josh Stephenson. He had 3 catches for 38 yards, so he's our Coahoma Community College Offensive Player of the Week. And a special CCC Defensive Player of the Week going to defensive back Rodney Williams. Rodney Williams had a tackle, an assist, and also a big interception that returned 66 yards into the Mississippi Gulf Coast 8-yard line. But unfortunately, Williams was taken down and he was hurt. He had to have surgery. He's doing pretty good and everything. But a big shout out and prayers going to Rodney Williams, and he's also, with his courageous play, he is also our CCC Defensive Player of the Week. And your thoughts a little bit, Walter, on Rodney, and, you know, you have anything you want to say to him as well?
Yes, first thing first, we want to keep Rodney Williams in our prayers, and even though we lost him, we're going to people that are going to step up and take his spot, and we're going to keep moving on from there.
All right. We definitely appreciate it, Walter, and we give the best to Rodney and his family in his healing and everything else, and also that the Coahoma Tiger family and Tiger Nation is going to carry everything on for you.